Hello, good evening, and welcome to this evening recap session on gold today. If you've been following, for a while, I've been bearish on gold right from this break right here. And based on the 4 hour structure, as the higher time frame I use for analysis, this high responsible for the downward push is still very valid, and there's no close above it. You can see we just have candle wicks. So this morning, yes, this entry was yesterday. I took this position here on the 1 hour. You can see it. This is the bearish engulfing candle. You see the candle came, took out this white candle and did close below it, and that has been running very well, you know. And within it, on the 15-minute time frame, yesterday I saw another bearish engulfing form here. This is the candle, and just did a little scalp of 1:3, and that played perfectly well. And today also on the 15-minute time frame, you can see this bearish engulfing here. That was my entry candle. I took a sell here and took my first partial out 1:3, got the second partial 1:5. So overall I did 1:4 on these, and based on my risks, I don't do more than 0.5% of my capital. So I made like 2% of this. And within it again, there's another entry right here on the 15-minute time frame. Just because it formed when I haven't broken even, and I could not add to the risks on this particular currency pair. I mean this particular on gold. So I could not take this entry. But if you can see right here, you can see the bullish engulfing, the bearish engulfing, taking out this white candle, and that also is a good entry. If I've probably taken a trade there, it's going to play 1:5 out. It's a very clean entry. It's just the repetition of the same thing. So let's see. Okay, not up to 1:5, but obviously I would have taken my first partial, and the second one will be running by now. Yeah, the second one will be running, and there's a probability price is going to get to this level. But that's just that. I'm just pointing out the entries on the 15-minute, and recently, I've been exploring the 15-minute, and it's a very good one. So the next pair is Euro USD on the 1 hour time frame. Today, I think this trade was from yesterday. Yes, and you know, I didn't break even because this came up very early, and I was just expecting price to come. So I did break even after this ride up. This happened during the midnight, so I was not active then, and I waited for price to come back below it. Then I did break even, and right from breaking even here, price has been falling to the downside, and it's been playing out perfectly well. You can see first partial is out too, yeah, on this particular entry. Okay, I think the first partial is still running, and 1:3 is not yet out. But on the lower time frame, I saw a shorter, you know, just a quick scalp trade, and let's just remove that. See what I'm talking about. See the bearish engulfing candle taking out this, and this is one right here also. I didn't take the trade here. I saw one here. I left it. The other one came and formed. Like, oh wow, this is a good entry. And I didn't take this also. I just did a mark out. It's playing out well. This is another one here. This is another one here. It came into it, then closed below this candle. You can see it did close below it. It took it out, closed below it. It obviously did 1:3, and I'm just pointing out the entries now. You can see you're basically going to get your 1:3 first partial out, even up to 1:4. Yeah, but 1:3 is out. If then you can break even on the second partial if you enter your positions like me. That's a very good entry for you to earn. This is another one right here. You can see You can see the bearish engulfing candle, and this obviously should be break even. It should be even if you break even after every one ratio one move, like how you do, should be even on these, and probably price is going to stop you out now. Yeah, should be even on this, and maybe price will stop you out here, and that's just like an even position for you, or you leave your risks running. It all depends on how you trade. But I'm just trying to emphasize on the entry model, and it's just showing how I've been using it. On USD JPY, as you all know, on the 4 hour, bullish, and I said I want price to come down into this imbalance here. I want to see a little mitigation right here, then I can start taking long position. So I do this arrow, and around that I'm seeing a little reversal forming right there. Let me just delete it, and you can see this did not take out the low. It's just like an equal low, but obviously on the lower time frame, this is a very good entry. On the lower time frame, you can see it taking out this black candle, the white taking out, and the white is the bullish candle, and that's a very good trade to take. It's obviously going to, I've given you, it's supposed to be close to 1:3. If not, yeah, you can see the high tendency is going to hit the first partial because of this bullish engulfing candle. you know 15 minutes happens to have a lot of more entries, and I just have to be very careful, because it's obviously going to have a lot of noise in it compared to the 1 hour time frame. But I've been trying to balance these of 15-minute time frame and 1 hour as my entry model now. The goal is to see the bullish engulfing form in alignment with the bullish pre-construction on the higher time frame on the 4 hour, and the bearish engulfing in alignment with the structure on the 4 hour that is coming to the downside. So there was no trade on USD JPY today, though I'm expecting price to move higher, to go higher tomorrow. And the next pair is GBP card. I took a loss on GBP card around there. Then since then I've decided not to take a position on it, because obviously I was expecting it to come into areas like this before the reversal, and on the 15-minute time frame I saw some entry around there that I intentionally did not take. Okay, it's even on the 1 hour, you can see the large engulfing candle. Let's see if it's not more than 20 pips. And oh, that's very large. That's like 32 pips. That's too large for me. Let's check the 15 minutes if there's another entry on it. Okay, this is like the high is equal. I want it to take it out maybe by a week, or I want to see a week above it taking out the high, but there's nothing like that. So, well, on the lower side here, you can see this is one entry here. Yeah, it's a little higher than the high formed by this white candle. Then the black candle came, took it out, and from there, if that was your entry, you obviously be running like 1:2 now, and you might have broken even. If you are like me, I broke even by 1:1. So that was GBP card. There was no trade on GBP card today also, and GBP AUD, same thing. I was expecting it to come up a little too before taking any sell position, so there was no trade on GBP AUD. On AUD USD today, on AUD USD, I took this position yesterday on the 4 in alignment with the 4 hour structure. We broke to the downside since this moment here. I took this position, that did play out well. It gave me the first partial, took out the second partial, so I did 1:5 here. You can see the second position formed right here. I entered this position also, and it's playing out well. And on the lower time frame, I saw this entry. Yeah, I saw it late, but I saw this candle form, and I saw this bearish engulfing candle. You can see the wick is higher than the white candle, then it did close below it. So I saw it late, and I took the entry around there, 1:5. and that did play out very fast within a short time frame. Let's see how fast that happened, and that's something with lower time frames. So in just like 1 hour 30 minutes, that was very fast. So that's just another entry. I had like three entries on AUD. The previous one, the first one, gave me 2%. It's just like a 2% increase on the capital here. The second one is playing out well, and the third one also gave me like the 2% increase. So all these combined are what made the day really profitable. And on GBP USD, sorry, excuse me, on GBP USD, right from this moment on the 15-minute time frame, or was this entry based on 15 minutes? I don't know. It was a markup, so I didn't really take the position. I want to see why I entered this position, or was it the 4 hour? Let's see. I don't think it's the 15 minutes, obviously on the 4 hour. Then why was I in this? Why did I put this markup right here? It's obviously going to be the 15 minutes. Okay, I couldn't find the entry point. Probably have scattered that a little, but on the 1 hour time frame here on GBP USD yesterday, I spoke about this entry, and as you can see, you see the bearish engulfing took out the high here, close below it. You can see it did 1:5. Neat. And this one too formed in the morning. I saw it very late. I saw it when I saw it, price was around there already, so I could not FOMO into it. I just had to leave it to run. But I like seeing it play out, so I put the mark up there just to see what you know. It's just like building more confidence about the strategy, just to see it work. So it did play out 1:5, and that was very nice. But there was none of the entries. I was not in any of the entries because I didn't catch it in real time. On USD card today, I said I was expecting price to come down a little on the 4 hour. We did form a new high. You can see this low right here powered a new movement upward, and that it closed above this previous high. So we formed a new higher high around there. And on the 1 hour, around this candle formation, I think it's on the 15 minutes, I saw one entry that I decided not to take because I was in a lot of position then. I had like entries running on Euro USD and XAU and AD USD, so I could not be in a lot of. I had to break even on one before getting into the other. You understand what I'm saying? So I saw this entry right here and I just left it. And as you can see, did play out well, did more than 1:5, and that's all I would have. Yeah, it did more than 1:5 here. This is another entry here. This is another entry here. The 15 minutes. Okay, let's see. That's going to be it didn't do up to 1:3, so I'm probably not taking any partial on this. And I'll be even on it because I can say price came back into it and it's going to be an even position. And this is another one for me right here. So probably breaking even around it and price coming into it. This obviously is going to be another even position. But on the 1 hour time frame, the market, is obviously on the uptrend, and tomorrow I'll be looking forward to see a little mitigation. Yes, I want it to come lower tomorrow, but not below this low now. If it can just come a little into areas like this, to be a nice thing to take a buy position on USD card. So the last for today is USD CHF, and like I said in the morning, I don't want price to close below this low, and obviously it did not. And I took one loss here on the 15-minute time frame. You can see this is the bullish engulfing I followed. Took out the low formed by this black candle, closed above it. Then it was playing out well till the next candle formed, took me out by a peep or two around there. Then boom, went up immediately. I was like, wow. So you just, you know, try not to blame markets for anything, but losses are, but sometimes it's better to have losses that are just loss that you just accept. But some losses are like, no, you don't have to be in this entry. I don't want you to join this movement, but they are inevitable. So you just have to take it like that. You can see this is another one forming, like a double entry forming. This is a bullish engulfing. This is the first entry. The second one here, this another bullish engulfing, and obviously they are playing out well. You can see. So another thing I want to ship in is that with I had a couple of entries today, and that has made me pass the first phase on my challenge account. And obviously tomorrow I'll be starting with the second phase challenge. So this is a this is a win for me, and it's also a way to prove to people that the strategy is what I'm trying to say it is, and in one way or the other, it's working. Yeah, it's working. So the best way I believe I can do that is to pass a challenge with it and start get a funded account with the strategy. So that's just to ship that in, and I'm starting with the second phase tomorrow. And thank you for joining this evening recap session. I hope you find this video helpful, and I hope it's helpful. So thank you. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 7:30.